Hello, this is George Senda, the official, the real, the authentic, the original, the one, the only, the guy from Pittsburgh. I accept no cheesy YouTube commentators, imposters, and definitely trolls. Well, hello, Bellamy the cat. I got your message. Hello, Oreo, Penelope, Oscar, Harley, Marty. Let's see. Well, Oscar. I think that there's supposed to be six cats, but I can't remember the six cats. Let's see. Oreo, Oscar, Penelope, Harley, Bellamy. I can't remember. Oh, and Marty. Marty, there we go. I hate this having mental block here. All right. It is cold out there, depending on who you believe, but it's a lot warmer here than Pittsburgh, PA, where it's 27, and Boston, where it's 28, with a pirate on the Weather Kitty app. Keel Haw, the weatherman, arg, and Fire Mike Tomlin. All right, I have been laid up with the bronchitis because I'm sleeping on the floor. I changed the bedding, so it's a lot more comfortable, but I'm still sleeping on the floor, and I wake up every day coughing. That's why I haven't been on. And the other thing is, after I pay my bills down, I got to call PG&E tomorrow. Call the state PUC to complain about both these cell phone companies. I still haven't gotten a SIM card after I was told it would be here. Kathy's coming tomorrow, and I'm fed up. It's time to pull out the big guns, call the State Public Utilities Commission, and file a complaint against both cell phone carriers because TrueConnect said they activated the phone, and Boost Infinite said it's activated, but it's pending with my original number. So that was a week ago almost, and I'm still waiting. So they're supposed to send me another SIM card. I'm tired of this. If it doesn't get resolved today, tomorrow I mean, then I just wait till the end of the month and go to T-Mobile and hand them $60 and say, here in the hell it Boost Infinite. And then I file a written complaint against both companies. Because it shouldn't take over 30 days to get you a cell phone working. And so that's what's been going on. I did not go out today, although I need to go get food. And this month I will have been on YouTube 12 years. And tonight, some troll, Howie Cat's dead, so he can't do it. Unless he has powers and abilities far above mortal men, or immortal men, or from beyond that he can call a pizza place. And somebody ordered a pizza in my name without paying for it, which is disgusting. So I formally went out in the cold after I fed the cats and apologized. Oh, and the Shy Gray showed up tonight. So everybody got fed. And going a little nuts because I bought 4 cans of tuna I got to take back and I'll only find 2. And Kathy's going to help me assemble the futon frame tomorrow. We're going to strip the floor, kick the cats out for a while so we have room. And I vacuumed the floor a little bit today. I got all this clothes to pick up. And I got this huge box between the kitchen and the entry to the kitchen to wash, but it's too cold. Depending on who you believe, it may be 38 tonight, it may be 35 tonight. I don't know, but it's cold. When it gets down to where it's 35, 32, I don't do laundry. So that's what's going on. Okay, the channel numbers. 1,393,173 have not shaved today. I probably will wait to do that till the morning. I apologize for looking scruffy. I took a nap today and I only got an hour nap because I woke up and started coughing. And then by the time I got done with that, I went to go pick up my mail from the post office. I got PG&E bill, but they aren't doing what they're supposed to do. I got to call them tomorrow. They were supposed to set up a payment agreement and wipe out my bill, and they didn't do it. So I did send them $35, all I could spare. So, and my credit unions drive me crazy. My bill pay didn't get done right this month. So I'm going to have to order checks next month, which I don't like, or at the end of the month, and then start mailing out checks, and I hate mailing out checks. Okay, 1,393,173 views, 19,048 subscribers. Thank you all for subscribing. Thank you, my channel members, and Top Cat, who's out looking for snowshoes, and Bellamy's owner probably already has snowshoes. He's looking for cinnamon flavored cat treats. So let's go to the channel now and see if anybody's in chat. I did not let anybody know it was going live. So, okay, that's interesting. It's a little red box there I never noticed before. Still no SIM card. Okay, let's go to the channel now. Okay, now, who's... we missed you. Well, I've had this bronchitis since I was on the bus and the woman slammed in my back. So I have a semi-permanent sinus infection. I'm allergic to grass. So this isn't going away. And sleeping on the floor, I can feel the cold air coming through the door because there are cracks in the door and under the door, of course. So but I'm drinking hot chocolate. I put 2 sleeping bags in the bed, which made it a lot softer and warmer, and 2 electric blankets. And Fluffy loves it. He's sound asleep. I'm not going to wake him up. He'll curl up like a bug. I think the cats curl up and hide their noses to keep their nose warm. So little girl was on the bed early. But she has one bad habit. She likes to sit on the pillow at the end of the bed. And then when I need to get up, I have to move her all the time. I feel very guilty. So I've done pretty much nothing today. I did throw out recycling on Sunday. I threw in a bag of garbage today. And have more to do. Sift the cat box, the usual stuff. I've got this gigantic... I have quarters. Got this gigantic box of laundry to do, but probably do that. I have to go to the store tomorrow. I must go get food. After Kathy and I get this futon frame assembled. I got the parts. I have enough for maybe 2 loads of laundry. Of course, in a perfect world, I'd be rich and I would have 4 washers and 4 dryers. Never have to. I like the idea of having extra washers and dryers and just wouldn't have to bend over you. They'd all be on a 3-foot-high platform. Just throw them in there, set the timer, and go watch something, and or whatever. And boy, that light is bright. I'll be glad when I can afford a new lampshade. And my left shoulder is hurting more than ever. So yeah, well, I hope so. The missing parts are in this bread bag. So I put them in there so they wouldn't... I found 1 screw off the filing cabinet, so I still haven't found those. And I've spilled dry cat food on the floor. I've been vacuuming that up slowly. I've been paying a lot of Diablo too when I can't sleep. So I got a big empty box there, and I'm going to go through. I'm going to take all the clothes off the floor and put them in the big empty box and stick it in the bedroom. There's a whole pile of stuff here. And the other problem is when I exert myself now, because I have asthma and my doctor said COPD. Originally she said no COPD, and then possible COPD, probable COPD. Coming soon to CBS, a new crime show, COPD, cops who wheeze a lot, you know. So I've had to also, the last couple of days, I have my Spiriva, and they stopped covering this after the first of the year. I have to have generic, and generic is crap usually. I have my other inhalers. I just took my cholesterol pill. and I have to use the air machine. I'm so congested, and then I have to put salt water up my nose, which makes my water drip. No, it makes my nose drip water, which is gross. So, but that helps. I gotta go get my doctor to send me to the ENT doctor. He takes his big tube and he sticks you up in your nose and it hurts like hell, but it cleans out your sinuses. The only way to get rid of this allergy is move. So, kitties like the nice soft bed though. Mama cat has not been coming in lately. I don't know why. And little girl, I just let her out. So, cat will be here tomorrow. You can see behind me the Thanksgiving and Halloween shirts. I think I have to wash a Christmas shirt. And I'm waiting for something that still hasn't come. Let me see. It's coming from by Slow Submarine. And I don't know what's taking it so damn long. Let's see. I don't know if it's customs or what. Well, they gave me 1 second of buy a Fire Max 11, and then it disappeared. I don't know what. Looks like the Chargers versus the Raiders tomorrow night. Let me see here. I have to buy new cat food. Here we go. Here's the last item. It's been saying shipped for 2 weeks now. It's still being shipped. I don't know where the hell it is. I'm starting to get really ticked. Let me, I haven't looked at this. Package arrived at a carrier facility. Doesn't say what carrier facility. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, hold on. Bear with me. I guess. No, it's stupid. It doesn't scroll down. Sunday, December, they did something. December 6th, carrier received the package. December 7th, they loaded on the aircraft carriers. December 8th, that's a Pearl Harbor joke. Carrier received documents required for customs clearance. Why do we still have customs in this day and age when the world is, accessible by airplane, boat, ship, whatever, car? Why do we still have customs clearance for books and shirts and all this stuff? Package left the facility on the 9th. Package in transit. Flight containing package has arrived. Be funny, it was a plane with just my package. Completed customs clearance on the 11th, and now package arrived at a carrier facility on the 12th. It doesn't say where. It doesn't say when. It doesn't say who. Just a carrier facility. Be funny if it was carrier air conditioning. So there's my, I must order a new vacuum belt. That's $9 and file folders. Okay, let's go back to the channel. I apologize for that, and now I've lost the video. What the hell is going on here? Alright, just a minute. So, file folders. Okay. Well, let us how can I say this? Let me count the ways. 46 years, and Kathy does not follow directions well. So I shall try. Her job is to mostly hold that part and stand. We're going to move all the bedding off the floor into the hallway. You hold that in and just stand there. Or she can sit in a folding chair. I will vacuum underneath the bedding. We'll move over the whole bedding, fold it up neatly, put it in the hallway, put Fluffy and Little Girl outside. One thing that drives me nuts about both these cats, I love them very much. I tell them to come in, they just stand there and look at me. And I got the door open, and it's cold. I don't mind it in the summertime because I leave the door open all the time. Oh, by the way, it's still not fixed my broken screen door lock, which disintegrated. So, although it was technically interesting, first one piece came off, then the other piece came off. Finally found my my iPhone 8. It was under the bedding, and I didn't know that the wireless charger for the iPhone XR wasn't charging, it wasn't plugged into the USB port. I need something with about 50 USB ports and about 50 plugs. You know, I need a super plug. You know. Watching a lot of videos on iMac G4s, and I got one net channel that said I can piece together one for you. So maybe next year I can get a Mac Cube at last, and I can have. Yes, how dare you, Mr. Bell? Well, Mr. Bell dares nothing now. He's on a new plane of existence. How dare you leave, Mr. Bell, without telling your fans goodbye? We miss you very much, Art Bell. They leave us too soon. I still miss Jay Leno on Tonight Show and Johnny Carson, but most of what I watched on Jay Leno was headlines, and that goes back to the days of Steve Allen, Man of the Street. But Leno would find some of the dumbest people in Southern California. Who was the first president of the United States? Benjamin Franklin. You win a cookie, you know. I mean, it was really stupid, but no knowledge of history. So, I'm having a bit of trouble talking to my right side tonight, so I don't know what's with that. I have no teeth. That doesn't help. From here to here, there's no teeth. No teeth here at all. I hope next year at some point I can go to after I get my sinus infection straightened out, if I can kill it off, or it kills me off, then I can get dentures. I would like to have something, I don't know what you would call it here, because there's half the teeth missing. I only got the ones in the front. Makes it hard to talk. So, hello, Bellamy Cat. I know you've missed me. I'm okay tonight. I'm okay until I wake up, and then I start coughing. And I can't. Today I woke up at 2:30. I set the alarm for 3, and I spent about 15 minutes of that time just coughing. And even though it was daylight, it was warm, I'm coughing because the cold air hits my lungs, I guess. I have a big board we're going to put under the bedding, whether or not we get the futon assembled. If it will fit in the futon frame, what we're going to do first is assemble the drawers. Those will be easiest. Put the casters on, they'll go under the futon frame, and then we'll assemble the futon frame, and then all this bedding will hopefully get off the ground. We'll compute. I hope my mattress will fit in the futon frame. I've not paid them for the futon frame yet because I wasn't going to pay them unless they had, I had all the parts, because I was going to have to send it back. So let's hope they sent me the right parts. And you know what happened to Art? He had Art's parts. Hadn't analyzed. I need Magnum Markham's time machine though. Draws a lot of power. I need to go back and corner the market on Polaroid or Xerox or something. Although how I would do that when I was coexisting with my 10-year-old self or something, you know, 7-year-old self. If you meet yourself and make yourself rich, do you stay rich? And then I'd have to have an address that would be permanent going to the future. You know, if I had silver dimes, go to a stockbroker I know is going to still exist. Would be Merrill Lynch. And Fidelity didn't exist. Charles Schwab didn't exist. And get an account at Merrill Lynch and just say, I'm going to be away for a long time. Just keep the account open or something. I don't know. it'd be hard to do because they usually close your account if there's been no activity in it. No, Mucinex does not work on me. I tried that when I got my first bronchitis, when I had a tooth pulled that didn't get pulled for 6 months. That's how I got the original sinus infection. And Western Dental, don't ever go there. They're incompetent quacks. We can't find anything wrong with a tooth. Then the sixth dentist who examined the x-ray said, yeah, your whole socket's infected. It's inflamed. It's full of, excuse me, pus. He finally gave me antibiotics. I was in agony. And then I woke up. They had pulled that tooth. He had pulled that tooth, and I woke up 4 hours later just vomiting up mucus. And it was yuck. So I've had this problem for years. Mucinex didn't help, and I also tried Zicam, recommended by the late Rush Limbaugh, and 3 days later they recalled Zicam because it was messing up your nose, and it messed up my sense of smell. I can not smell much anymore. I was really mad at Rush Limbaugh for that. So none of that stuff works. The only thing that works on me a little bit is Allegra, and I'm having the other problem with eye drops, which the signal my eye drops fell down here. I really have to clean all this stuff up. And I had it in a little tray. Today everything fell, so I don't know where it is right now. My eyes are hurting. So I have dry eye. I saw a video. A guy says he has a cure for dry eye. A doctor. So see what happens with that. So my bill pays didn't go through apparently, and I had $166 left. So I paid $70 on bills. And then if I ever do get a working phone before I die, I'll have to call everybody up and say my credit union is screwing up my bill pay. They're not paying them. I set it all up. They're not paying the bills. I was going to go to the credit union. I will do that tomorrow. And these are bills from a month ago. I got to go through all this stuff and see what this was. And I've got to buy hanging file folders. This one's the latest bill. They want $15 by the 25th. Well, I'm going to have to call them and say, I can't pay you by the 25th because I don't get money till the 29th. Oh, they got paid. No, they got paid in November. Well, I don't know what the hell to do. Driving me nuts here, but I'm going to order checks and I'll start getting money orders for the December to January payment. So anyhow, I have 2 cans of soup. I ate oatmeal for breakfast. I have no honey. I did not get my maple syrup that I bought when I came back from grocery out. It was not in my bag. And I got 4 cans of tuna with vegetable oil, and I have to take it back. But now I can only find 2 cans. I don't know where the other 2 went to. Not 2 cans from Fruit Loops. I gotta return that. This whole area is cat feeding bags and God knows what else. And I gotta pick all this stuff up. I'll try to find the 2 cans of tuna fish somewhere so I can exchange it. But I tried Mucinex. They're very funny commercials, but it doesn't work on me. And I'm playing what am I playing? A sorceress who is actually surviving because she's got a very good bow and arrow. But she keeps getting killed off with hordes of monsters. That's the one thing that keeps me sane, is playing Diablo 2. I can't sleep. So that's about it. So I was told last week, Thursday, Friday, whenever Kathy came over, they would mail the SIM card out and it should have been here by now. This is Wednesday, so, and the problem with the mail is the guy shows up at 5 o'clock. This is why I hate getting mail here. I like getting it at the P.O. box. And when I move one day, I hope to move, I will still have a P.O. box, but I will not divulge my address to anyone except trusted people online. So, let's see, how long have I got on here? 25 minutes, so. Anyway, I think that's enough. Let me see, I don't think anybody else is in chat. But I haven't been on because I've just felt like I felt horrible. So, you don't feel videos where you wake up coughing and there's days I woke up at 8 o'clock in the morning and I cough for like 2 hours. I'm coughing into a bag or a bucket and it's horrible. So then I'm fine. But by then I'm too exhausted to do anything. It wears you out. I have the other problem. Fluffy likes to sleep on my chest, and every time I go to the bathroom, I've got to take him off my chest. Little girl, when I hug her, she purrs and purrs, but she digs her claws into me. I think she's afraid I'm going to drop her. I would never drop my sweetie. But she starts, the purr motor starts up right away. She'd love to be held. Didn't used to be before when Fuzzy was alive. I missed my baby Fuzzy. Okay, I'm going to go. That's it for this one. Oh, you're here. Wait a minute. When did you... I'm a little confused. You talked to me in the... Well, be a little hard to talk to anybody on the phone because I don't have a working phone right now. I have a $327 iPhone XR that TrueConnect Boost in, but it told me it was ported over and activated, and yet they said it's still pending. That as of last Friday, and I haven't got the new SIM card because the Boost Mobile kept sending me Boost Mobile SIM cards, kept canceling my Boost Infinite order. But like I said, if I don't get this resolved tomorrow, I'm going to say screw it. When I get my check on the 29th, I'll go into, and I really can't afford it, but I'll do it. I'll go into T-Mobile with my phone and say screw this, and doesn't hurt. It's weird. Part of my back is throbbing. I don't know what's going on. And say I can't take not having a phone anymore. I don't remember talking to you, but then I have memory lapses. I can't remember cats' names. So if I talk to you, all knowledge left my brain. So I'm a little confused. I don't remember talking to anybody named DSP Pig Farm, so you must have a secret name. And I wouldn't have your phone number now anyway, because anything on the phone would have been on the crap phone, and the crap phone no longer works at all. This is my iPhone 8, which still works. But Track Phone a year ago shut off the ability to make a phone call saying you've used all your voice time. So I've been dealing with 3 different carriers. I've been dealing with phone hell. Whereas T-Mobile, when I had my iPad connected, before the iPad stopped working, it's on the bucket list to do it too. It's one reason I would like Super Chat. Every dollar I don't have to pay for cat food would go to repair my devices or get new ones. But nobody in this chat ever donates, so. And I got a card today from a church in Benicia, which is across the bridge out. And we don't have any way to get there. We work at Christian. Because we don't have a car. Why is the church in Benicia putting me on their mailing list? I'm not a Christian. And I'm not going to go to a church that's across the bridge. It would cost me $6 or $7 or $8 to If we had a car, drive over there and get free hot chocolate. And BART, our local subway, is raising the fares again. They are spending $90 million to stop fare evaders. You're in Greenland? Oh my God. Which one is the volcano? Is that Iceland or Greenland? I can't remember. Oh, wait a minute. I've got the thing on moving. I can see me moving. There we go. Well, it's a matter of. By the way, I bought 2 Powerball tickets, $500 million. So if we're to win the Powerball, I'll probably get Kathy a Tesla. Get me my Toyota Highlander Hybrid Limited. Get Patty a new van as I promised. I get confused. I think they're both owned by Denmark. I guess Greenland doesn't have a volcano. I got enough trouble fearing earthquakes and the horrible tornadoes in the southeast, but volcanoes? No, I'm not going to live in no island with no volcano. Well, that thing erupts and the entire island's covered in lava. You're in deep, deep trouble. And we've seen what happened to that city in wherever it was, Pele or something, where it killed, 11,000 people while they were sleeping. We had Priuses for years. I still get fondness for a Prius. I think Kathy might have a stroke if she got a brand new Prius, though. Oh my God, I got a new car. There's nothing wrong with it. And you never buy a new car till about 6 months. You wait 6 months to make sure they haven't had recall and bugs in it. Oh, I got a credit card thing from a lawsuit against a company that I qualified for. I got a digital credit card, a whole. Oh, it was from Credit Karma. They were saying you're approved for this credit card if you sign up through Credit Karma, and people didn't get approved. I got 50 cents. What the hell am I going to do with 50 cents? The smallest class action check I got, AT&T, was a big dime. I felt embarrassed to stick it with a paper. They're trying to get rid of paper checks, but what am I going to do with 50 cents? I guess I could apply it to my Amazon gift card account, maybe, but now if one day, if I became rich, I'd get an attorney, get my license back, pay off my traffic fines, the student loan and the traffic fine be paid off when I won the lotto. I would like a 68 Mustang. Or my Javelin I used to have. I bought my Javelin for $700. My mother made me get rid of it. I love that car. It had issues, but you buy $700 cars, you're going to have issues. And that building collapse in New York was incredible, but there was a video saying that landlord is a slumlord. He owns a lot of apartment buildings. I can't afford to buy one apartment building. How do you get apartment buildings and own a lot of apartments that fall apart? Building was built in 1927. They're cracked in the very corner of where that thing collapsed. It collapsed from the first floor down. Yeah, well, I want a 68 because I did drive a Mustang once. So when I was learning how to drive ages and ages and ages ago, badly learning how to drive. But it was cool. My dad tried to drive a 64 and a half Mustang and almost flipped it over. It was too much car for him, and he had run booze for Al Capone in trucks from Erie to Pittsburgh. Said I took it back to the car rental. The car scared the hell out of me. He made a wide turn in an oval at high speed. No one told him don't do that, and the Mustang went like this. It started to flip over, and I'm in the car going, "Oh my God!" I'm like, I think I was 12 then. Oh, was it? Yeah, 12, and going, I'm not going to be 13. He's going to kill me. So You're never going to destroy terror. You're never going to have peace with the Gaza as long as you have terrorists. So I do not agree to the ceasefire. That is for every time they want Israel to have a ceasefire, it's to give their enemies a pause. It is never it's never good for Israel. And I would say that I wasn't Jewish. You know, these people want the destruction of every man, woman, child, baby in Israel. They want Israel to cease to exist. Then they can turn it into a toilet like Gaza Strip. So, because when the Arabs had Palestine, it sucked. So Israel made that place a place worth living. But this irrational anti-Semitism and hatred. He just had a college president resigned from anti-Semitic remarks. And the leftists are racist and Semitic. They always claim that Trump was anti-Semitic and racist, and some of the left comments on Israel are incredible. Oh, by the way, the House today started the investigation to impeach Biden. And our inflation rate is 4%, which really means it's probably more like 8%. The numbers came out yesterday. 3.1 core, one inflation and 4 the other, which means Jerome Powell is not able to curb inflation whatsoever. We need to abolish the Fed and have a different way to do this. So now I'm okay now. The minute I lie down, I'll start coughing at some point, even though I've got 2 electric blankets on me. Although I think they said they last 12 hours before they shut off. I think they're shutting off in about 4 or 5. And when you cough too much, your chest starts hurting. That's another problem. I start wheezing if I do any exertion now. And the weird thing is, when spring comes around, and then it starts to get warmer, usually the sinus infection and the bronchitis dry up. This is why I want to move to Las Vegas, to a desert. Maybe I should move to the Gobi Desert or the Sahara Desert or Mars, where there's no grass. That would be safe. So, all right, I'm going to go. You have a great night. Stay warm. It is, let's see what the temperature here is before I leave. 16 days, I'll get my check, and I'll be glad of it. Where are you, Weather Kitty? Okay, Weather Kitty with the Halloween motif. Oh, what a cutie. It looks like Fluffy or Fuzzy. Oh, I don't know if you can see that. 40 degrees. Pittsburgh, California, where Kathy is, with a cat hiding under a shelf with pumpkins, 39. Las Vegas with a pirate tired is 42. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania with a cat hiding in a pumpkin is 27. And Top Cat in Boston with a cat that looks like Boop, except a little bit of white on his chest. We miss Boop very much every day. 28 degrees. Kathy told me last week she missed our baby Boop. 16 years. So, DSP, drop me an email, and if I ever get a working phone, I'll have a working phone at the end of the month. But I'll still do that blocking so nobody knows where my call is. And of course, you can do PayPal donations, which you people, I never understood why the people in chat don't donate to this channel. Or don't do super chat. I'm the only channel I know out of about 300 channels to subscribe to that I get no super chat donations. So drop me an email. I don't remember talking to you. I don't remember talking to anybody. my memory is shot. I had to sit there today and think of something. Why did I get up? And then part of it is COVID. Having COVID screws your short-term memory, maybe your long-term memory, maybe your middle-term memory. I don't know. Not fun. Gotta find my eye drop. My eyes are hurting now. I don't know where my eye drops went. They went somewhere. Oh, there goes some Discat. There goes Kathy's tea time. She's coming over tomorrow. She'll want her tea time. This is what's left of the stupid phone before I leave. Does not work at all. Piece of garbage. The most garbage phone I've ever owned. The whole company's got a business. Piece of crap. Okay. Well, that's fine. I will be busy, but I will contact you. But, *67 blocks the phone. I may call you on Kathy's phone. If you leave me the number, Kathy's here. She has to go home. And we're going to go to San Francisco on the 29th. So, all right, that's it for this one. This is Short Senda. Have a good night. Stay warm. Stay dry. Well, I want to tell you, except that I'm very soured on anything called Boost now, whether it's Boost Mobile or Boost Infinite. They have an offer on Amazon. You pay a penny. Then they charge you $60 a month for the rest of your life, for all I know, and then they give you an iPhone 15 with no credit check. They check my credit. My credit's fine, which is weird. But I do not know if I don't know if I wanted two phones. I can't get AT&T to stop billing me for phone service when it's supposed to be free either. Hold on, I'm moving into another area here. Going to Equifax and seeing what my score is. I see, even though I'm making bill pay, my score never goes up. It's very interesting in that I found out something watching a credit repair person who did a video yesterday who said that under two sections of the federal code, it is illegal for credit reporting agencies to list late pays. So we'll see about that. Well, before I had the trolls try to get me evicted, I had a 600 credit score. And before Bank of America screwed up my account last year, I had a 650 credit score. So my credit is, it's terrible now. When I had COVID, I had two companies. They're supposed to work with you, but there's no formal demand that the federal government say you have to work with the customer to get COVID. They canceled my cards. I had perfect credit last year, where Bank of America screwed me, and I still haven't heard a word since September from Bank of America if they were going to pay me. So I'll have to look up her channel and let you know, because she does a lot of credit repair. I talked to her on the phone briefly. To repair my credit, remove all the derogatory things and charge-offs, and all, it'll be $150, which is pretty cheap. Some of these guys, I don't know if they're legitimate or not. Don't go to Lexington Law. They're not legitimate. A lot of complaints. Some guys charge $900. Although Capital One is willing to give me a secured card if I come up with $200. So somewhere between $2,000 and $10,000. What they did for years, just like Wells Fargo did, they got warned too. They got sued by the federal government. They would charge you $35 for an NSF fee. Then the merchant would say, we didn't get paid. They'd charge you a second time, but they would charge you up to 4 times with $140. drain my account, and then leave me broke. Well, it was actually July. I thought it was August. I have the paperwork somewhere. And they drained my account and wiped me out. And then Valero, when I called them, well, you didn't pay us in September. I said, no, because Bank of America took all my money. And then I got COVID. I couldn't get the woman to understand the concept of they took out almost $500 out of my bank account. I could not pay my bills. So all big banks are evil, just some are more evil than others. Bank of America and Wells Fargo are two of the worst. And if I won $500 million, actually it'd be less than that. It would be 325 million. I'll start the Bank of George, or George's National Bank. Get a board of directors and only meet once a month. Rubber stamp everything I want to do. And set up a federal chartered bank. And set up my own bank. We don't care about you. We don't have personal bankers. We're impersonal. We don't give a damn about you. But if they rip you off, I'll personally come over and beat the crap out of them and throw them out a window or something. I'm being facetious, but that's how I feel about fraudsters. And also of a sub bank, we search out trolls who order pizza in your name and put them in a big pizza box and send it out to. Yeah, congratulations on retiring. So I'm also getting headaches. Ever since that COVID, I had headaches. Maybe a sinus headache. I'm getting them right here. So I hope you bet your ass we'd have guards. I'd have $1 million in gold stacked up and behind transparent aluminum. We back our money with gold, as G. Gordon Liddy used to say, you gotta have gold. And he was scary. The best commercial I ever saw, this guy is trying to date his daughter and he's asking for the guy's financial statement. You gotta have gold. I don't believe in, I'm making it the term on fiat currency where it's worth nothing. I've been watching a lot of Wyatt Earp, and they got greenbacks, and those things were shunned after the end of the Civil War, maybe during the Civil War. But I think we should go back in the gold and silver. If I were running Washington, D.C., we'd have gone back in the gold and silver a long time ago. And there would be no Federal Reserve Bank. You let the market, there's too much interference in finances, and they lie about all that anyway. Energy prices are down, and it's too unstable to rely on energy and food costs. Well, every time I go to the store, I got to pull out my bar of gold pressed latinum and beg for a cookie, you know. And then somebody, I started a debate now on this one channel. I work at LA and nobody came in during Thanksgiving, and I work in a fast food place. I said, you noticed that Gavin Newsom raised the minimum wage for fast food workers to $20 an hour? And that's why a hamburger now used to cost $3.95 for a chili burger, not counting the fries and the drink, is now $11 at Nations here in Pleasant Hill. Yeah, it's, well, I don't go with Bingo Bongo or whatever. I think they got rid of him. He didn't work out. And if I had all my teeth were younger, I could do a talk show, but I'd have to do one without my real name because I wouldn't want the trolls start calling you up. Go back and do talk when I was 25. Talk shows were back on even. Well, that's cool. Kathy and I in the 70s were considering buying gold when it was $70 for a tenth of an ounce coin. We didn't do it. We're kicking ourselves. But I did start buying silver about 15 years ago. If I ever get my, next year, I intend to get my loans out of the pawn shop, out of the coin dealer. So, computer, what's the price of gold right now?
As of December 14th, 2023, gold traded at $2,030.92 per troy ounce on the foreign exchange.
2030.92. Computer, what's the price of silver right now?
The price of silver varies depending on the date. On December 14th, 2023, silver was worth $23.83 per troy ounce on the foreign exchange.
23.83. I started buying silver at 5, so I've made a profit on silver. I wish I had gold. You would have made roughly 7 times your money. So, but people say, you know, I've had trouble. Oh, buy your silver. No, not going to sell it, because if I sell it, I don't have it. So I misrushed it. I was one of the first callers on KFBK in Sacramento. I lived in Sacramento when Rush started. In the first hour, I might have been the first 15 minutes. I was one of the first Rush Limbaugh callers. So, and Rush was right, no pun intended. So, wow. I see. I buy American gold if I were to have gold. No pandas, no communist gold. I don't know if Philharmonics, Austrian, I believe, are the Philharmonics. I would like to have a gold sovereign, though. Not one of the original ones or one of the current ones, British gold. Because they still, until fairly recently, they were still legal tender. I was looking it up and I was watching some British show and they mentioned a gold sovereign, so. Or it might have been James Bond in the briefcase, 50 gold sovereigns. So, but where do you keep all that stuff? You'd be afraid of someone coming in a home invasion and ripping you off. Well, I also want my own bank, you know. Well, I gotta go. Why would Bill Gates need your gold? No longer the richest man in the world, but that doesn't make sense to me. In any event, I gotta go. Remember, you can join the channel for $3.99 or $6.99 a month, where you see content you see content not on the regular channel. Oh my God, I can't talk tonight. And I will catch you next time. Have a great night. Stay warm, stay dry, and stay safe. And watch the skies. This is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. Yeah, I like peace dollars. They're hard to come by. Oh, watch Spectacular. He interviews the coin guy in Florida. Great videos. They talk all about coins and history and the economy. And I think they're lying to us on the recession, too, because I looked at 5 or 6 different financial sites. We're not in a recession, and yet people not quitting their jobs because they don't want to lose their jobs. And inflation continues to be high at 4%, which means it's really 8. All right, that's it for tonight. Catch you later. Have a great night. Bye-bye for now. You're soaking in the tub. Are you soaking with gold floating in your tub? I don't know. See, I don't know. Does gold float?